I think the hardest thing for me about this separation is knowing that despite what I did and what I said, what I looked like, this person saw me for who I was and just didn't choose me.
I just cried my eyes out. I cried my heart out. I prayed to God. I felt so much pain because of my divorce. The first thing I do is fix my hair because for some reason it gets crazy when I cry. And my lips feeling dry. So I always put my liquid lipstick, just kind of be more presentable because I hate feeling like this.
These are the papers for divorce. These little pieces of paper, little flimsy pieces of paper, can break and end something that's so strong in somebody's heart.
I did it.
It's Coronation Day.
So
prepare to see a lot of crocodile tears as modern women are divorcing their husbands, in and out of relationships, crying and hollering and kicking and screaming and all that other nonsense. Maybe not kicking and screaming, but you get the point. Probably going to cry and snot all over themselves, but they're probably not going to tell you what they did in the relationship.
here's this. These are the papers for divorce. And it's very sad. I don't understand how 8 years of trying my best to love somebody and fight for them and put up with so much abuse can just be wiped out with little papers. It's not easy. And as much as I know that this needs to happen, it still hurts. Because I never wanted this. I actually did love him. And I know how can you love somebody that does those things to you? I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe I see brokenness in people, and I know that we can all be better people and heal if we want to. I'm sad because this is the dreams that I had for us as a family and as husband and wife, and these little pieces of paper, little flimsy pieces of paper, can break and end something that's so strong in somebody's heart. And it's hard. I'll get through, but I'm sharing my journey with you guys, every part of it. Just so you know that you're not alone, and you guys make me feel not alone. So, here goes.
Day one after filing. And I feel so sad. I know I'm going to go through different emotions, but right now I feel sad. I think the last time I felt a pain like this was when my mom died. And in a way, this is a death of hope. And I look around and I just want to scream. Like, I see the Christmas trees that I put up and all this beautiful home and all my dreams I had for us. I just want to scream. I just want to run away. I don't want to see any of this. It hurts, I don't want to see it. I know that this is going to be a process for me, ups and downs, and I'm sure, y'all are probably like, Corey, smile, get over it, but this is my page to heal and to be brutally honest about every piece of this journey. So I barely slept last night. I've got a migraine. My heart's broken. And so much of me wishes that he'd be like, I'll change, I'll fix this, I love you, I'm sorry for all the things I said, you know, you never deserved it, I'll never say that again, I'll pay attention to you, I'll communicate with you, I'll lose my anger. It's not going to change. But I guess I'm somebody that will always have hope, because not always have hope. Until the divorce is done, I'll always have hope that things could change. And I guess that's just me being stupid, I'm sure many of you would say. Or maybe it's just me trying to see the good in everybody. I don't know what it is. I'm not weak. I don't know why I became this woman. Who am I? But this is where I'm at today, this morning. I'm sad. And I guess that's just me being stupid. So much of me wishes that he'd be like, I'll change, I'll fix this, I love you, I'm sorry for all the things I said, you know, you never deserved it, I'll never say that again, I'll pay attention to you, I'll communicate with you, I'll lose my anger. Today I am filling out my divorce paperwork. I've already grieved the relationship a long time. I've grieved the ending of the relationship. I've grieved the separation. I've been separated for almost a year next month. Actually, in a few weeks. But I still can't help but feel like a failure. I know I did everything that I could have in my marriage to save it, and I don't miss the marriage. I don't want to be back in the marriage at all. But I wonder, does anybody else feel like a failure filling out their divorce papers? Cause damn, when I got married, I didn't picture any of this. I didn't even want to get married.
Comment, I deleted it, but I need to respond to it. Someone asked to hear my husband's side. So let me tell you, my husband's side. Well, he loved me and gave me everything he had, and did everything in the world for me. And you know what? I have to tell you though, actually, to his credit, he did do so much for me. Except show me love and respect and attention and hold me and kiss me and look at me and communicate with me and try to have conflict resolution ever. He did everything in the world that money could do or he could physically do, but emotionally, he's been gone since month 2, and I happen to be pregnant. So there's that, and that's very typical of the personality type I'm dealing with. There you have it.
Okay, so I've got a business idea. We need to come up with a robot boyfriend or girlfriend, partner, whatever, for people that are going through a divorce. That way, you don't feel super lonely, and you can or is there like a service of men or women, but for me it'd be man, that I could buy to just give me compliments all day and tell me he loves me and everything's gonna be okay, and call me and check on me and just build me the hell up and because I don't actually want someone. I just want some affirmation right now. So we need to create a service like this. I'm taking applicants right now.
I mean, we still want to hear your husband's side. I know you guys like to think that you didn't do anything wrong, but at some point in time, you need to be truthful and forthcoming about what you did do. A lot of you guys like to cry and scream and snot, and a lot of times modern women are fooled by that. That moves them. All that is good and well and good, but we want to hear his side. Period. End of story.
I just cried my eyes out. I cried my heart out. I prayed to God. I felt so much pain because of my divorce. And I have to pick myself up. So that's always a challenge. But the first thing I do is fix my hair, because for some reason it's crazy when I cry. And my lips feeling dry. So I always put my liquid lipstick, just kind of be more presentable, because I hate feeling like this. But I just felt like crying, so I did, and I just feel better because I don't want to stay in that really low state. So just drink lots of water to stay hydrated, and just take it easy for the rest of the night. Give myself grace and just know that I'm not 100%, and I'm not gonna give, like, my 100% isn't gonna be like when I am 100%, if that makes sense. Like, I'm okay with not with my best being less than what my best is when I'm feeling amazing. So anyway, just be gentle with myself today. I still have a lot of pain. Because of the divorce. I don't want to cry anymore, but everything just surfaced. So. It's crazy. If you're going through this, I'm so sorry. It sucks. We are strong, though. We are so strong. And we're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through this. You're gonna get through this, girl.
I don't know what it is, man. It's just something about like no, I'm not going to say that. That's toxic. Listen. We want to hear what you did to him to make a proper judgment. What did you do to him? How were you acting? A lot of modern women, they don't want to tell you that.
Hey y'all, it's Corey. And I'm finally ready. I know a lot of you were probably cringing that I gave him another chance. I spent the past year with the divorce filed sitting in the court, and
doing all the things on all the lists that he said I should do. And what I learned is that didn't stop the abuse. In fact, I'm still told that what I'm experiencing isn't abuse, and I'm making it up. An incident happened a few days ago where he had an iPad and he was holding it up saying he was going to bash my effing face in. So I contacted the Domestic Violence Center, and we are getting a TPO started, and that's where I'm headed. I'm going to be doing a lot of videos during this process because this was so therapeutic for me before, to get this out, and hopefully my story helps somebody else. I've been in this for 8 years. I did believe it was all my fault because that's what I was told. And now I know it's not. And I know that this is actually abuse. And here we go. I did it. I didn't even get to tell everything, but I did it. I stood up for myself. I told the truth, only a little bit of what's going on, and I'm sure I won't get a 12-month one, but I stood up for myself. I stood up for my daughter, and he can never hurt me again because now he's on notice. I am, I don't even know. I'm so sad, but I feel so relieved to just tell the truth. It was humiliating.
You know, she mentioned something about something being therapeutic. Like, I'm going to keep on doing these videos because it's therapeutic. That seems to be the MO of these modern women. They get out there and tell all their business, and they get out there and tell their truth, what they want the world to know about the situation. And that seems to be good enough, right? That seems to be like, oh, shoot, you know, if I get it out, then that's enough for me. I really don't have to go to therapy because I feel better now. That's really it. Everybody on the internet thinks that I'm right. And that's really all I wanted in the end, was somebody to validate me, somebody to hear my concerns and determine I'm the winner of the situation, or I'm the victim, whichever you, or however you want to say it, and really feel sorry for me. That's what I'm looking for, really, to be honest.
I'm 50, a grandma, I work from home, and after years of not taking care of myself, I've hit total burnout. Hormones, exhaustion, work stress, life stress, all of it. I feel stuck in survival mode and completely disconnected from myself. So I've decided to start healing gently. No extremes, no hustle, just simple routines, nervous system healing, and real life. If you're tired of being tired, you're not alone.
You're already having a bad day, and then you turn your camera on, and you're just reminded of what you look like on top of everything else. Okay, I'm gonna make this quick because I have to go into a meeting. I have 3 meetings today. I've been in the corporate life for almost half my life. For context, I'm 40 years old. I have 2 children who are 11 and 7. And I fell for it. I fell for this thing where, you know, go to college, get your degree. You know, if you want to have kids, you can do it all. You can have a career, you can have kids, you can just do everything. Well, I don't want to do everything. I don't want to do that anymore. I fell for that. Do not fall for it. Do not fall for that. I want to take my kids to school. I want to pick them up from school. I want to be there when they get home. I want to chaperone for them. volunteer at school. I just want to go to the gym, clean my house, do laundry, go to the grocery store, and just be home. So do me a favor. Do not fall for that.
40 is a good age to stop being a hoe. So I'm on the phone with my little shorty this morning, right? And we get to talking and we like, you know what? 40 is when you need to stop being a hoe. If you are a hoe past 40, you just unhappy. Because why is you still trying to be a hoe past 40? Why is you done had, well, no, I was about to say 40 years. You probably should have started hoeing in your teenage years, and you had all them good years to be a hoe, and you still trying to be a hoe after 40. You need therapy, and you need to go and go back to church, because if you still hoeing after 40, don't be no hoe.
No, absolutely not. You shouldn't have even been doing it back then. But, you know, maybe you can get away with it because you're a kid, you're young. What these modern women try to do is say, well, my brain wasn't fully developed. You were 25. Yeah, but even still, no, it's not fully developed. I need a little bit more time. And then you get to 30. And then you're like, well, you know, my brain isn't fully developed. Do you really, truly actually know who you are and know your body before 30? And then they do it for 35 and then 40. It's the same old story. Well, you know, at 30, I knew my body and I knew who I was, but when I went to therapy, that broke all of it down and I rebuilt myself. And part of that rebuilding process was me being out here messing around. So a 304 face. If you want to call it that, I call it exploration. Okay.
37.
No.
Better looking now.
Yeah.
At 37.
Yes.
Okay. 23 versus 43.
I'll take 43 over 23.
So you'll take 23.
I'll take what I look like at 43 over what I look like at 23.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
23 versus 33?
Yeah, I looked better in my 30s and
Okay.
40s, honestly.
All right. What about you? You're 23, better looking 33.
Yes.
43?
Possibly yes.
Better looking 18 versus 37?
No.
Okay, so better looking at 37
Yeah.
versus at 18.
To be honest.
What about you? 30, better looking 40?
No, probably not. White people don't age very well.
Okay, better looking at 20.
No, I think I'm better looking now.
I thought you were going to be 48. No, you're going to be 48 in March.
Oh my God, you are nearly 50.
Stop! So are
now!
you! So are you, by the way. You're nearer 50 than you are 40.
You're going to have to do it for a whole year before I do it. You can test it out.
Thank God, because if you
first.
had to do it before me, that would not be good.
I don't think we'll be podcasting for the full year while I've got over the breakdown.
Oh, please don't have a breakdown when you
I
turn
won't
50.
have a breakdown.
You will.
I have my breakdown.
We all know you're going to have a breakdown.
I have my breakdown here.
No.
Right here.
Yeah, well, yeah, but this is just the companion part of it. I mean, I really can't take a whole year of you having a
It's
breakdown.
going to
about
be
10.
fine. Let's not worry about it yet.
I'm 60 years old and I can't keep my makeup on today because I keep having these bouts of little tears that just sort of burst forward. I'm not a crier and I'm not even that emotional of a person outwardly, but this age, it comes with so many changes and hard things. Yesterday, I had the most unexpected burst of grief as my youngest child is graduating from college. It's a happy occasion, but I'm bawling. I didn't do that with the other two kids. It's just really a rite of passage, and it just means like they're growing up and out and moving on, and I miss them. I miss having everybody at home.
Well, I am now officially a 40-year-old. Just a little life update, because I know I haven't posted in a while, and I'm very sorry about that. It's just I was feeling a lot of burnout and I needed a break. But I recently had my 40th birthday, and I made it to level 40 without doing any of those things. And it's funny because when I was younger, the reason that I refrained from doing any of that was because I knew in my heart of hearts, the guys that I was talking to, they just weren't good. I knew that I was going to get hurt, I was going to be heartbroken, so I just didn't do those things with any of them. I don't don't think that's the reason I've continued to be this way, though. At this point in my life, I feel like it's an act of defiance. It is my way of saying to who? I don't know, men, society, the patriarchy, expectations, I don't know. But at this point, I feel like I'm just kind of walking around with my middle finger in the air.
We need to normalize being in your 50s, being at midlife, and having everything just feel like a storm. Things are just hitting you left and right. Oh my gosh. I know it's the end of the school year, and kids are graduating, and kids are coming home from college, and God, I got my daughter coming home for a week, and then she's off for 6 months, and having my college-age daughter leaving. I haven't even dealt with that yet. The fact that she won't be here this summer. Anyway, if you are, I'm 56, if you're middle age, or if you're younger and you think life gets easier, I don't think it gets easier. I think you have tools to help you cope through life, but there are days where it just hits so freaking hard.
You remember when we were younger and we used to think 40-year-olds were like so old? That's me now. I am that old. I'm turning 40 in about 3 weeks. And I don't have my life together. I'm not married. I was supposed to have my body done by 40. I was supposed to have my done. I wanted a facelift. I was supposed to have a huge Miami party for my 40th with my friends on a yacht. That ain't happening.
See what I mean? Talking stupid. They're going to stretch it. I wouldn't be surprised, and I'm not surprised, because some of these women stretch it out until 50. Stupid, and immature. And these are the types of women with this. The problem is, I mean, because you can do whatever you want to do, but the problem is you going out there and basically wasting time, wasting people's money, time, energy, resources. All of this exploration that they're doing, a man would have to fund that. A man has to sit up there, watch them explore and all of that stuff, and then fund all of it. Interesting. No, thank you.
I don't even know why I'm running this account. I'm not a fun person. I'm not interesting. I have no idea what I'm doing. I had so many ideas I wanted to show everybody in my head, and then I get just less confident every day. I see all these content on the platform. It's so enjoyable. I don't have any skills. What am I doing with my life? What am I doing with my life? I'm here in a pile of like all this stuff that's probably not going to fit every month. A little bit of debt piling up. I was so confident that I could be the breadwinner.
Sometimes I hate being an aunt. Oh my gosh, I'm snotting. My sister just sent me the first day of school pictures. And my oldest nephew is in kindergarten. Literally, how? How? And then my two nieces. One of them started school for the first time, and the other one started her second year. They're not old enough for this world, dude. God, I hope the world is so kind to them. Oh, this is not okay. I love being an aunt, but I hate being an aunt at the same time. Oh my gosh.
I think it's hard when you're the age that like I am and you're seeing people around you like getting married or getting engaged or, you know, either having children or having more children. Like a lot of my friends now are like having their second child or pregnant with their second child or just got married, and like I'm not there. I want to be there, like, but I just feel like my life's stuck at the moment and I want it to progress, but I'm obviously not in a position where like that's gonna happen anytime soon.
Life comes at you very quickly, and I think this is something that we all hear about as we go through life, something people tell us, embrace the moment, you're gonna get older, before you know it, life goes by so fast, yeah. We all know that. Until it hits you, until you have one of those moments where you're like, oh, this is what they meant by that. I had one of those moments this morning when I woke up at 3:30 in the morning with excruciating neck pain because I slept on it funny. 1 minute you're 20 years old with a fake ID in a bar with your friends. You close down that bar. Life is good. You just spent $100 on redheaded. But the party's not over. Party's not over just because you closed down the bar. No, you're gonna go to a stranger's house. Is it safe? No. Is it dangerous? Yeah. Do you care? No. Are you stupid? Of course. You go to that stranger's house, you pass out on that stranger's bathroom floor. The cold tile is so nice against your hot, sweaty, disgusting body. You use their little shower mat as a pillow. Life is good. You're great. You're not in pain when you wake up the next morning. You maybe have a little bit of a hangover, but that can be cured with a coffee and an aspirin. You don't know how good you have it. So you pick up your hot, disgusting, hungover body. Your mouth is definitely filled with some stranger's saliva and cheap vodka, but you don't care. Life is good. The sun is shining. You got so much great natural collagen in your face. You got nothing to worry about. You go to Starbucks. You buy a $3 iced latte. You go to work. You do a workout. Whatever you need to do, it's done. You're good. You've recovered. And then before you know it, you wake up and you're in your 30s. It doesn't matter how well you treat your body. It doesn't matter that you put yourself to bed at 10:30 last night, even though that was an hour past your preferred bedtime. It doesn't matter if you do your stretches, you drink your water. One wrong move and your body fails you. One wrong move is all it takes.
That is true. And it's very true. Life does come at you fast, especially the older that you get. And that's what we're trying to tell modern women. Don't wait until it's too late. Now, for Rihanna here, very pretty. I think nice hair. Makeup is done pretty well. Good for you. What I want to say to you, you know, she's really a nice person. It's just like a lot of these modern women are. A lot of these modern women are. They're nice people. It's just that, you know, you listen to them for so long, and then you say, why isn't, you know, she's goofy, you know, she's you know, it seems like a normal down-to-earth person. Why are guys passing on this? And then you see some other videos and you get to hearing them talking and you're like, dang, come on, man. I'm thinking of another creator. She's around probably 30, 31, 32. Beautiful lady, right? I mean, she's cute. You know, and I'm not trying to throw no shade, I'm just telling you. You know, she's cute. So, they get to that age and you're like, man, you know, just listen to you talk. It seemed like a nice person. You like sports and you're really passionate about sports. I think her team was the Chicago Bears or something like that. And, you know, Chicago Bears are good this year. So, you know, she's, man, I'm going to the game, you know, the playoffs, yada, 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 yada. And you're like, okay, you know, well, you know, it's having a great time. Why would somebody not want to get with this person? Well, you know, once again, like I said, you hear them talk and then you're like, oh, I get it now. I get it now, unfortunately. And it hurts it hurts your heart. It breaks your heart a little because you're like, man, you know, if you just pull it back, you just pull it back in some of these areas to where you weren't out here just raging and going off and thinking men found that attractive, you'd be all right.
I'm a little bit scared to talk about this, but if I don't, who will? Does anyone else in their late 30s, 40s, who doesn't have children, by any means, whether that's through choice or not, feel this pressure to show up at work or go above and beyond to almost justify why you don't have children? I often see conversations online, in person, and rightly so, about the impact that having children has on women's careers, just stupid and unjust things that hold them back, which is absolutely not okay. But I don't see this conversation about this kind of pressure that when you are in your 40s or even older and you don't have children, to almost show your value, in that society is so ingrained that a woman's role is to have children, So when you show up as not that, it's like, well, what else do you bring? What do you bring to the table? And I'm really feeling that a lot recently.
You know what I don't hear enough mid-40s women talking about on this app? The grieving process of your physical beauty changing. I honestly think we need to name this and we need to talk about it, because I know that I'm not the only one who feels this way. I found myself saying to my husband, I feel ugly lately. As someone who was told from the time I was a young child through my whole life, like how beautiful I was physically, that was just something I was always told. It feels jarring to see now my hair, to see my textured skin, to see my fine lines, to see my saggy chin.
Middle age is a lot of things, a lot of good things, but a lot of bad things too. Middle age, you're processing your kids and, moving up and on in the world and becoming an empty nester. But it's a good thing. So being alone in the house when you haven't for years is an adjustment, but doable. Dealing with aging parents and taking care of them, having that role reversal, that's a midlife thing that's manageable because you're happy to still have your parents with you, even though you feel like you're taking responsibility to take care of them. Your body changing, hormones, wrinkles, all that, manageable. The absolute worst thing about midlife so far is having to put the dog that you raised your kids with down or see them pass on. This is horrible. This is the worst part.
I don't know how much more patient I could be. But I have always been that critically single person. Destiny's not dating anybody. Why would she? It's really sad. And that's just the best word for it. For context, I'm on an app. It ain't gonna last long. I delete it and re-download it. It's a vicious cycle. I don't know if I'm ever gonna meet someone. I don't know where I would ever meet somebody because I work at a school and I'm not doing that again. Nope, never again will I ever do that. Nobody, not that I've asked, but no one's ever like, oh my gosh, I need to introduce you to this person. I understand. I get it. I'm a lot. You want to attach you to me. It's fine. I am no better than anyone, but I am better than the audacity of some of these men, children. I've never been so humbled in my life, which is part of the reason why I'm spiraling.
Congratulations on winning Employee of the Month.
I wonder if any women that are in their 30s and single right now can relate to me on this. So I am 34 and I am single. I live alone. I'm in the UK. I would love children, and I, of course, would love that fantasy dream relationship. However, I'm not willing to settle. And a friend asked me the other day, how do I feel about the thought, what does it make me feel when I think about bringing a relationship into my life? And it actually really got me questioning whether I actually even want a relationship. But because when it comes down to it, it's I don't want mediocre love. I'm not accepting that. And I wonder if I'm asking for too much, and I refuse to believe that's a thing. I've also had friends in the past tell me to lower my standards. I'm sorry, what? No. But also, am I willing to let someone in that isn't incredible? No,
I'm 40 years old and a little chubby. I've been single for 4 years. Men don't want to date me. Am I unattractive?
They're going to ruin their chances every time. It's kind of what I was talking about a few minutes ago. Every time they're going to ruin their chances. Every single time. You're never going to win. Once you start feeling sorry for them, you're like, hey, man, you know, and it's not all women, obviously. But like I said, once you start feeling sorry for them, you're like, hey, man, you know, they're going to be good people, yada, yada, yada. Man, you know, somebody should be still. And then they get to talking. You'd be like, that's why. That's why.
This video. How old are you?
That's a strange question to ask a woman. 41.
What does it feel like to be 41?
You feel way older than I thought it would.
Is there an age, if you could go back and relive any that you've previously been in your life, one that you would go back to?
My beginning of the 20s were a pretty fun discovery part.
So knowing what you know now about life, if you could go back and give your beginning of 20 self one piece of advice, what would you tell her?
Take care of your body.
Serious question. For those of us that are born in 1985, how are you feeling? Because I'm not okay. Okay, that's all. Bye.
Women over 40 are delusional. I'm 41 and I'm going to tell you, okay? We're so delusional because we walk in a room and we look around and we're like, oh, there's no way I am the same age as that girl, okay? There's no way.
I am just sitting here in front of the coffee shop, got my coffee and listening to the pitter patter of the rain. It's so beautiful right now. And I'm truck rotting, scrolling TikTok and rotting my life away. And my body hurts. Yeah.
What am I doing with my life? What am I doing with my life? Because even the career that I did have, I hated it. Did it for 20 years. I was amazing at it. I was stellar at it. I hated it. I hated it. So now I'm just like, my kid's 19. I got him grown. I got him out of high school and he's on his way to college. What am I going to do with the rest of my life?
I just watched somebody's video and she said that when you reach your mid to upper 40s, you start hitting this delusional wall where you think you look younger than all the other women your age. But the truth is we all look like we're in our middle 40s. And I'm 48. And guess what? I always go, I don't think I look as old as she does. But guess what? I do.
I've had a really emotionally draining week and I come home to my quiet and peaceful house and all I want to do is just cry and be held. And that's the part about being single that I think no one really shares and talks about, how hard it is to not have emotional support when you are the emotional support. And I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change showing up for my friends in a deep, meaningful, profound way. I wouldn't change, having the situations that I go through. I wouldn't change the work that I do that is also emotionally draining. And I also wouldn't change being single, but it is hard.
I feel really childish being upset about it. But a friend of mine, I found out, is celebrating her 50th. And there's a couple of us in this same group that have been, we're not a part of that celebration. And, I don't want to speak up about it because the last time I did, it didn't end well.
And this is just, once again, this is what it comes to for modern women who are embracing feminism and a whole bunch of other nonsense. This is what it's come to. This is what we get to see. You continue to tell these modern women, hey, watch out, be careful. Hey, this is not the way to go. And they don't listen to you, man. They don't listen to you. And this is the way they end up. Like I said, man, looking at her, looks like she fairly decent looking, I would say. They take care of themselves. It's just that taking care of themselves and that maintenance doesn't seem to carry over to relationships. They're lazy in relationships. Modern women are entitled in relationships. And a lot of men are like, I don't think so. Pass.